Word on the street is Jimmy Garoppolo could return. Let's talk about it right here on the Wayne Breezie Show.
Breezy this, breezy that. They know I'm gold-blooded. I got the Niners on my back, you know. Breezy this, breezy that. Ain't nobody working like Breezy, and that's a fact. Overmotivated is an understatement. Gold-blooded to the core, got your squad hating. Breezy make it look easy. Breezy on everything like 05067 Wheezy. This is not a gang. Yeah, we faithful in every way. And even though we on the East Coast, very loyal to the Bay. Heavy red and gold every day. And if you really a Niner fan, I know you can relate. Applying pressure with this content like Smaller Bear. We not accepting no slander about Trey, so beware. I stay in exclusively Niner hats. And I always tell the truth, this exclusively Niner facts. Breezy this, breezy that. They know I'm gold-blooded. I got the Niners on my back, you know. Yeah. Breezy this.
What's going on, my people? I tried to tune in to the same tune as the horn. Shout out to everybody. What's going on, everybody? I see you guys out there, man. Welcome to the WayneBreezie Show. Round of applause to everybody out there. I see you guys waste no time. You guys waste no time getting it in the morning. I don't know if it's because of the poll question. Y'all mad at each other already, but I appreciate you, man. Shout out to all the subscribers to the channel, all the members of the channel. I just wanted to tell you guys I truly appreciate you. I got to give my members their shout outs, man. Jacqueline Knox, first member in the building. Raphael 562. Good morning, everybody. I appreciate you guys. I see you out there. My brother Troy. Troy, you up early, man. I love it. Hey, I need to know if you copped any of those hats. I got the message. I did not cop any as of yet. Hope they're still on sale. My girl Christy Marie's in the building. The beautiful Miss Debbie. How are you feeling this morning? I didn't ask you how you were feeling. I hope you're feeling at least a little bit better. I'm always about people getting healthier and getting better. I hope you're doing well. We got a contribution to start the show off. My man Dre in the building. What's going on, man? Big bro Breezy, shoot the link. I got some words for Raheem Mostert. Dre, I'll shoot you the link. It's not a link show, but I definitely want to hear what these words are. Matter of fact, tell me how you want me to shoot you the link, bro. Well, I'll get it to you for sure. For sure. He got words on Raheem Mostert. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Scott Hill is in the building. My man Eddie G's in the building. What's going on? Everybody out there. Guys, if you got questions, don't forget to pose them in the question form. We're going to talk about that. Today is Wine Back Wednesday, which means there's going to be a Kahoot challenge. Let me make sure I got that already good to go. I thought I had it ready good to go. Let's get the Kahoot challenge up here running. I'm going to be giving away a card. Now, listen, it's going to be based off of 49ers versus Tampa Bay. You know how we do. All right. So make sure you guys get your study on while you're watching the show. And I'm not giving any answers away on the show. I may test y'all, though. I may just do that. All right. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So we'll go ahead and get that popping. But before we get the show started, we got to go through the formalities. Yo, I'm still tired because Mike is a night owl. If you don't know who Mike Andrews is, make sure you follow him. Mike Andrews, what is it, 83 on Twitter? Give my brother a follow. But when I tell you he's a night owl, this dude had me up to like 1 in the morning. I'm like, Mike, I'm old. You young. I can't hang. I was trying, though. I did my best. Nothing But Niners show last night was amazing. Mike is one of the best to ever do it. But we had some words after the show. And, I didn't do it on air. But after the show, we had some words. Guys, make sure you check out Breezy This, Breezy That. It's available on all musical platforms. All right. Apple Music, Spotify, Google Play, etc. Hit that like button, everybody in here right now. Go ahead and hit the like button one time for your boy Breezy. You already know what the likes do for the channel. It definitely bumps us up by making our channel, making this show push out to the forefront. We need your help. So make sure you hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel, and definitely leave a comment in the comment section. And don't forget to check out the podcast. I see the podcast listeners are going up. So that means people are listening to the podcast. You guys are doing a great job in like promoting the podcast. And I truly appreciate you guys for that. Make sure you guys go ahead and do that as well. Don't forget to join the Patreon, patreon.com/WayneBreezie. I did the offensive film review for the Patreon. Man, I was giving Brock Purdy some props. Go check it out. It's right there on the Patreon, patreon.com/WayneBreezie. And last but not least, our sponsors for the show. Shout out to Residency. Go to www.residency.com. Use the promo code SFBreezy. Save on your total purchase. Do it now, man. They got a bunch of sales going on, and they are selling out. I will say this: they're selling out. People are getting mad that they're selling out. You got to get there. Go there, use it. You know what I'm saying? Niner Cali boy, what's going on, family? It's good to see you, my brother. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, bro, and everybody else that's here. All right, man. I did not do the super followers wheel this month. I will be doing that. I felt like I've had I can't hide anything from some people, Christy. And so Melissa was like last night, she was like, Breezy, you look like you have the worst jet lag. I must have jet lag. I must be, I'm so tired. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the weather. It's raining over here. So I will be doing that. You will get a message, and they changed it from super followers too, Christy Marie. Isn't that crazy? It's no longer super followers anymore. It's now subscribers. All right. So Twitter done subscribed it. We got a Dolphin fan in here. That's why I gotta figure out how to get Dre on the show. Dre, you know what? Bump it. Dre, I'm gonna post. I don't know how to put the link in just for you, but I'm gonna post it on here, Dre. You're watching. Here's the link. This is for Dre. Okay, so for Dre. So if you click in on this link and you're not Dre, I'm not gonna let you. I got a quick hour. My TV's getting fixed today. I gotta make sure I'm in here and out. All right. So Dre, boom. You barely get on Twitter. Twitter's where it's at because you get all the 49er. It's so cool. Twitter is cool. This is one of the best comments I've ever seen in my life. Matter of fact, Collie, make sure we find a way to graphic this up. Let's hit up Steve. We got to figure out how to do this because the moment Jimmy G returns, this is exactly who he is. You know how the Undertaker used to get beat, but he was never beat, and he just pop up. He'd be like this. You'd be like, shoot, let's go, right? That's Jimmy Garoppolo because Kyle Shanahan said he had his foot broke in many ways. Many ways. My man Dre's out here. We're not going to hold him. We're not going to keep him waiting. Let's get Dre's take on this. Bakali, I like that right there. What's going on, baby?
Hey man, just traveling the road, man, getting to this bag, man. Hey,
Yes, sir.
I just got some quick words. First and foremost, Breezy, like I said once again, bro, I'm so proud of you. Your platform is beautiful. It's a platform of the people. Me as
Thank
a
you.
diehard 49er faithful fan, red and gold, and I will never fold. You know what I'm saying? Whether we 3-13 or 13-3, you know what I'm talking about? It's gonna be red and gold regardless. So I really appreciate what you do for us, bro.
I
In the
appreciate it.
meantime, in between time, Raheem Moser.
Let's
We
talk about
also have a quarterback, Raheem Moser. We also have a quarterback that can sling it. And he was a 7th-round draft pick. And he was the very last pick in the draft. And he looked very in control of that offense. They responded well. And he looked very efficient, didn't he? He looked very efficient.
very
I did
efficient.
not see any type of drop off. That pass that he had to Ayuk, that was just really good coverage. I appreciate the way Ayuk still fought for that ball. I'll take that interception. Um, I, I I have to be honest with y'all. I might get some flack for this. As of right now, Trey Lance might be a better athlete than Brock Purdy, but Brock Purdy is a better quarterback for our system as of right now.
Mm.
He looks more refined. Trey at times looked confused And to me, it looked like he was using his athletic ability more than he was using the playbook. I understand that he was logged for having the most hours logged in the system, but man, Purdy looked. I don't know, man. The team just responded to him more, and Purdy got swag. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he got some in that back pocket, bro. We also got to remember he's an Iowa guy, and George Kittle's an Iowa guy. Maybe they could be what we were hoping that CJ Beathard would be to George Kittle. So as of right now, I'm much more confident in Brock Purdy and our offense right now than I am with Trey Lance, and that's just me being honest. And this comes from observation, and it comes from how the team responded. I don't know if anybody remembers, but when Trey got injured and Jimmy Garoppolo got into the game, it lit a spark in our offense, but and our offense responded way more. I don't know. I don't believe there's any chemistry problems or anything. I just think Trey might have to do a few more things to get the respect of the offense, because
Mm-hmm.
the offense just didn't respond to him like they did with Purdy and like they did with the switch up with Jimmy. So I do not have any lack any confidence on our team. I still think we're going to the Super Bowl. And I tell you guys right now, Trey Lance is he's in the lab right now. He's ramping up to get ready for the playoffs. Yeah,
Uh-oh.
I don't care. I don't, bro. Come on, bro. It doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? I would much like I said, Purdy's going to have the advantage of having a win over a top tier team in the NFL, taking over mid game. You know what I'm saying, at the beginning of the game, not knowing that he was even going to play, and that's huge. That the intensity of that game is damn near like a playoff game, bro.
Okay.
It's damn near. But I'm telling you guys right now, Trey Lance is working really hard. He there. Y'all be hearing it in the next few weeks. Watch and see what I tell you. Watch
I
and see
like
what I
that.
tell you. Yeah.
So the
So
eye test is saying Purdy's the guy for right now.
I for right now, Purdy's the guy, bro.
Okay.
I'm extreme. I was extremely impressed with what I seen. I was extremely impressed, man. I was extremely impressed.
I think
I
the
didn't really
majority
see
of
it
people
drop off.
were impressed. I
Yeah,
get it. He's more
yeah,
Jimmy.
yeah.
Trey is something totally
He
different.
he is. He is, bro. And the thing about Purdy is what he did is he improvises with his arm. I don't know if you guys remember, there was a defender that was coming towards his left shoulder with the outstretched arm, and Purdy kind of sidearm whipped the ball to get it to Juice for that first touchdown.
Yeah.
And it impressed me, man. He could throw at angles, and he's not the most athletic, but he's athletic enough, man, and he got a little will on him. He could maneuver and make things happen off schedule. More so than Jimmy can. Even though we've seen a lot of that from Jimmy this year, I give kudos to Jimmy. Jimmy was moving up in the pocket. He was creating with his feet. He was getting extra yards. But then again, that's what got him hurt. If he would have just took the sack, he wouldn't have got hurt. Purdy is that guy who probably has, 2/10 of a second on his 40 on Jimmy's. Purdy is limbo. He can get in and out the pocket.
Mhm.
So yeah, man, that's pretty much all I have to say. Raheem, you know what I'm saying? You're not the Maserati. I don't know what you are. You looking more like a Pinto. You know what I'm talking about? You had like 30 yards. I don't know how many. I think he had 33 yards rushing.
I think he
They just
did.
gave up the rush. You know what I
They,
mean? I think they ran the ball like 13 times. Like you know what I'm saying? It was bad. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to the defense. This defense will forever be written into NFL history, as our 2019 defense, our 2012, 2011, 2010 defense, and our 80s defenses with Ronnie Lott and them boys. You know what I'm saying? The
Mhm,
great,
mhm.
with Montana. So I have yet to see anything like this since, I'd say, the Ravens, the same Ravens that had the pass interference in the end zone and they robbed us to the Super Bowl. Y'all remember that? That shit
Uh,
still hurt.
It
It
does
still hurt
hurt.
right here, but yeah, it still hurts right here. But yeah, bro, I'm gonna let you get back to the show. I'm currently in South Carolina right now, about to head up to North Carolina. Then I'm going to the rack. I'm going to Chicago, man. So I'm gonna get back in the
Hey,
feed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna get back in the feed, man, and feed the super chat. You know what I'm saying? I ask some questions, man, and politic with the Niner faithful, man. You know what I mean?
I
You have
appreciate
a
you,
good
bro.
one, my brother.
You too, my brother.
No doubt.
Peace.
Yes, sir. Hey, y'all be safe out there. Peace.
Peace. That's my guy, man. Look, Dre was doing his thing right here on YouTube, man. He was doing his thing. Hopefully he'll be back soon. You see him out there working. But he said some good things. I see I got my man Dion in the queue, no problem. You know what? Bump it. Let's just make this type of today's show. Y'all want to click on the link? Click on the damn link. It's in the chat. I don't care. But Jen, I'm with you. Like he said some good things. I felt like Trey was used a lot different. Like Trey had to run Kyle's plays. Purdy was playing football. It's a big difference. I tell you what was does anybody know my caveat when it comes to Kyle Shanahan? Let the players play. You get what I'm saying? Just let them play. Let the players play. If Kyle just somehow falls back and just let players play football, especially the quarterback, I guarantee you'll see some things that we've never seen before. But Dre, he said a lot of good things, man. Let me get Dion on up here real quick, man. D, what's going on, baby? Take yourself off mute, dog. I'll take you off mute. Let me know when you're ready. He wasn't ready. Oh, he got to take himself off mute. But while he's doing that, like
I got you, man. I'm here. Hold on.
yeah, like and you know what? I want you to, you know, we're talking about well, Dre came in, he sparked the conversation, and Dion just disappeared. He hit the wrong button. That's what happens when you be on your phone. But my man Louis B is in here. I'm gonna bring you on. What's going on, baby? It's
Breezy.
funny. Thank you for the contribution, but you asked me, do I remember? I don't remember anything from last night.
So most of the time, when you guys have time, man, I'm always at work. I don't really have time to be on my phone or.
No problem. Appreciate
I'm listening though. I'm listening though.
I hear you. I hear you.
You guys make my day go by, man. It's like the most easiest 8 hours of my day, man. It's
That's
cool.
love. That's
man.
love right there.
Thank you for the content, man.
Yes,
Thank
sir, man. Appreciate you.
But I want to refer to last night, bro. So why is it that Trey in the beginning of the season was told that he's the starting quarterback, right?
Mm-hmm.
Trey gets hurt, Jimmy comes in, but Trey's still the starting quarterback, and he's healthy now, bro. He's healthy now. He's recovered. He's already did his 8 to 10 weeks already, or 12, and that's now. So Trey is ready to start now, bro. I don't see why are you gonna bring back Jimmy when he's not even. I don't know, bro. I'm confused.
You're not the only one, bro. All right. So here's the thing. Trey's doctors haven't cleared him to play, and according to Kyle Shanahan, not anybody else. It's not a report from Schefter, not a report from Rappaport. Kyle said that Trey's done for the season. Said it twice. And so it's like they already shut it down. Now, a lot of people feel like they're just going to wait for Trey to be fully ready to go next season, unleash him, whatever. But why is it that he gets hurt, he's healthy, and Jimmy gets hurt? He doesn't have the surgery, but if he's healthy and ready to go, he comes back to being. So I've been asking that question too. I don't want to be the one to ask the question because I be getting mad flack, but I can't answer it. I don't know what that means other than what it means.
I think we already know the answer to that. I think Trey is gonna come back, bro. I think they just don't want to say it. It's a possibility because we all know how Kyle is, bro. He don't tell the truth in his pressers. We all know that.
They're deceptive. I agree. They're manipulative and they're deceptive. Like Kyle wants to control it. The narrative.
50 chance that Trey will come back this season. I want Trey because this is still his chance to progress through the season. This means if he could still come back, Breezy, he could still go through trials and tribulations still with this offense and go through his Kingston straits. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Look, my man Kylie says that the team doctors, there's a difference between team doctors, Kylie, and their doctors.
So my question is, I wonder if Trey's doctor is saying it's okay, but the team doctors is saying.
And see, that's the question. But so like we don't know. Now Trey did have surgery, not a broken bone. Jimmy, I don't know. I don't even know if anything broke with Jimmy. I thought it did.
He had a broken ankle.
Well, it was supposed to be his foot, right? It wasn't even the ankle. It looked like it was an ankle. Look, in my opinion, it looked like Jimmy got another high ankle sprain. He didn't end up with the Liz Frank injury. Matter of fact, well, you know what? I got it right here. Hold on. This is exactly according to Adam Schefter, and the doctors. This is what happened to Jimmy Garoppolo. All right, let me go ahead and remove this comment real quick. Sources, doctors concluded today that 49ers quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo does not need foot surgery. It is not a Liz Frank injury. And if rehab goes smoothly, he could have a chance to return in 7 to 8 weeks, making him a potential playoff contributor. That's what this show is about, guys. Jimmy being a potential playoff contributor and him returning. Now, what Lewis is asking is, well, how come Jimmy not being shut down, but Trey was shut down? I think that's the question. Right?
And my question is also, it's pretty much saying that because Trey got hurt in the Seattle game, bro, and that was like literally like the second game of the season, right?
Yeah, and I wanted to talk to Dre about that because he went eye test, and Chicago was raining. Trey looked good in that game. He had a nice pass, if I'm not mistaken.
Bro,
And then run. Then he got hurt.
Yeah, but with Trey, bro, this is like what my main question is. But since we know that he had his injury, bro, and he's going through his rehab right now, and he's obviously looking good, bro. He's walking. I bet you on the side, bro, we don't see what he's doing, but deep down inside, I bet you he's doing everything else he can. I bet you, if I'm Trey, man, I'm putting videos on Instagram, everything. I'm letting them know what I'm doing. Like, you know what I mean?
But see, this is where the flack comes from, right? So this is Steve, and I'm not saying you don't make any sense, right? So you want an untested rookie to come in and take over. I just want to make sure who in the hell are you talking about? Because we need to know. You want an untested rookie to come in and take over the reign for a playoffs, possible Super Bowl push next year for Trey to get experience. If Jimmy may not return, so it's okay to go with Brock Purdy, who's untested. Like how? That's my issue. Why isn't it the same shit for all of them? They both rookies. And so did Brock Purdy look good against a bad defense? 100%. Will Brock Purdy look good against a great defense? I don't know. I ain't never seen it. So I can't evaluate what Brock is going to do against Tampa because he hasn't played a good defense yet. Was he well against the blitz? Yup. Looked like it in the game. So you telling me I want an untested rookie, but we're willing to accept Brock Purdy, who is an untested rookie. It doesn't make sense, right?
With the question, I think I understand what he's trying to say, but I think, bro, Brock, he came in with some swag, bro. He came in with a lot of confidence. And that's what I like about him, is obviously at NFL players, bro, you never win, you're gonna have your time. I mean, I played football back in high school, so I know the ins and outs of it. And injury, I mean, bro, I stopped playing football due to my injury. I tore my meniscus and my ACL at the same time.
Oh no.
Yeah, bro, it was just hard, and just seeing Jason Verrett come back, man, and if he comes back, man, that dude's a strong guy, because injuries are no joke, brother. They really hinder you. They really get you mentally, physically, because at that point you don't know whether if you want to keep pushing, bro, or you just don't know what you want to do anymore, because at the same time you're just like, I don't know if I could do this anymore. Like, I don't know if my body could take it, because it's a lot. Because you're going through you go through more pain trying to go through rehab instead of just the surgery. You know what I'm saying? So, Breezie,
I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the contribution too. I didn't get a chance to put it up, but I'm glad you were able to hop on the show and be heard, bro. That's so dope.
Yeah, no, but one last thing, man. But I think this is Trey's time to shine. That's pretty much why I was asking the question, because I think this was his time to actually come back, or at least just a couple more weeks, so that way he could come in and still have this season to actually, not say that it was a bad season, But Breezie, thank you for letting me hop on.
Anytime, brother.
Hey, next time when you do grading segments, man, let me hop on with you. So
it's funny because I didn't do my grades this week, and I'll do them tomorrow when we preview the game because then John is gonna have to try to guess my grades tomorrow. I was supposed to do it with my man Travis yesterday, but I'll do it tomorrow with John. So you can hop on, man.
Okay, yeah, cool, man. But yeah, man, I think last time it was hella funny because I think I was giving Jimmy like a F or something.
I was like, yo, what in the heck grading scale are you using?
I mean, I don't know. I'm just seeing what I see.
I ain't mad at you, bro. Hey, man, it's your grades, your perception. I can't be mad. I just wanted to know if we were watching the same game. Appreciate you.
Yeah, hey, Breezy, man, shout out, man. Keep doing your thing. Hey, guys, go ahead, like and subscribe to Nitty Gritty. Thank you, WayneBreezie. Thank you for content, everything you're doing, man. You guys have a good one.
Anytime, bro. You too, man. Peace. D, man, thank you for patiently waiting back there, bro. Look, we having the conversation, and I didn't expect it to go left like this. But, you know, Dre started it off, you know. He said, this is what Dre said, bro. That's what I love about it. He said, Breezy, I want to talk about Raheem Mostert. Dre had one thing to say about Raheem Mostert. Yo, he came in and said, hey, Brock Purdy is the real deal, man, and he better than Trey Lance. And I'm like, huh? Let's talk, D. Like, talk to me, man. How you doing, first and foremost?
First and foremost, I'm doing great, man. I'm on here with my brother. Nothing but love to you, Breezy. Are you going to the Vegas game?
I will be at the Vegas game.
We are going to meet up. I don't care nothing about your scheduling conflicts. Breezy, if I got to take my ass to the airport to meet you, you are my brother. I love you, man.
Oh, my God.
We will meet up somehow.
For those
if I got to sit in the airport, I will sit in the airport with my guy.
All right. So for those that are watching for the very first time, this has been the season of hell traveling for me. I've been to about 5 or 6 games, and for some reason, me with an airline don't mix. So I'm really looking to get a Madden bus, man. I swear to goodness, man, I will hire a driver to drive me everywhere because this airplane thing ain't working for me. But I will be there, bro. And thank you for like saying that because that made me feel good. Now I'm definitely coming.
Man. And the thing for me is I don't have to worry about renting a hotel or anything. I just go stay with my sister. I got one of my dogs I grew up with from like little. I got people in Vegas. Just say that. You know what I'm saying? Ride the damn train.
Take too long, man.
That take forever, bro. So look.
Go ahead, bro. You got it.
No. So on the subject of the game, here's my outlook on this. Purdy didn't do anything Jimmy wasn't doing. I'm gonna say this openly. Jimmy is better than Purdy. Period.
Okay.
Not gonna say that Jimmy is not better than Brock Purdy. He is. He's a quicker release. He has the experience. He has the time. All of those things. Here's the thing. Over the last couple of games, the man ain't threw for more than 240 yards. He only had more than 2 touchdowns versus the Cardinals. So what are we really looking at? Look at what Purdy did versus the Dolphins. Now, I mean, that's versus a stacked box, all of that. Like, he did what he could. I mean, hey, if you can still do what Jimmy has been doing over the past couple of weeks, just not mess it up, then why are we so stressed about what he's doing? Is he going to learn? Is he going to have hiccups? Yes, he's a rookie. He's Mr. Irrelevant. The NFL comes at you quick, and the Tampa Bay defense is a lot faster and a lot better than what Miami has to offer. But at the end of the day, if all we were asking Jimmy to do was give us less than 250 yards and a couple TDs, I'm pretty sure that's in Purdy's wheelhouse to perform and do. I don't think it's an issue. Now, the next step, go ahead. No, I want to.
Because I feel like a lot of people aren't giving Jimmy his props this season. And that's okay because they're still like worried about him and how he's going to perform in the playoffs. Can we watch a couple of plays? I told Mike this last night. Usually I don't do the film on YouTube because that's just Johnny Dell's territory. I don't mess with him. That's his terrain. He's the master. I do my little thing on the Patreon. So if you want to watch it, but man, let me explain something to you, bro. I know Jimmy's still limited, but this guy has continued to get better and better and better and better. Now, this play right here, I must have missed this because I was still trying to get situated at the game. So So as I'm watching this play, I'm thinking to myself, damn it, Brandon, you got to catch the freaking ball. No, I didn't know. I didn't know it was a drop. It's an incompletion from Jimmy Garoppolo, right? Watch this play and look how well Jimmy is in his pocket, bro. Right? Let me see. Is it slowed down? I think it's slowed down. God, it gotta be the glorious. Stay slow. So it's still slow-mo. Watch this. The ball's hiked. He's going through his progression. Look at the progressions, bro. Like this is where Jimmy used to struggle. Look at this progression. Look at Ayuk. The route is amazing. God dang it. He got the DB 3 right now, 2 yards.
About 2 yards, 2 yards of separation.
He's got to catch this pass.
Yes.
Great
it was a little high, but you still got to catch that.
I don't know.
There was he jumped.
I tell you,
if you jump, that's a high pass.
Nah.
BA got some long arms.
Some guys be just jumping just to be jumping. Look, I'm not saying, you know what? It could have been a high pass, but it wasn't a hospital ball. All right.
But I'm not saying that Ayuk shouldn't have caught the ball. He should have caught that, period. It was a little high. It wasn't his hospital ball that he threw, but no, he should have caught that pass, period. You touch that, don't drop that. You have no reason to drop that pass. None at all. I give him that.
That was one play. That was one play, right? Right there let me know that Jimmy was about to dissect this offense. I mean, this defense. He was about to dissect it because on the next couple of plays, I got mad at Brandon Ayuk for that, right? But then watch this play. I'm just going to show you 3 of them. I usually don't do the film stuff here. Like I said,
it's all good.
Not my territory. Let's go ahead and watch this setup. Now, guys that are watching this, you can see, man, they spread out, right? You got Christian McCaffrey in the backfield. Looks like they got 3 wide receivers out there. Could be 2. Looks like George Kittle's out. I see 3. So I see Ayuk, Debo, and Jennings. That's 3 wideouts. That means they're an 11 personnel, 1 running back, 1 tight end, right? So check this out. CMC goes in motion. I believe this is the play to Ayuk. Watch Ayuk get open. Oh my!
Oh yeah, that's a great pass.
Foot. Jimmy with pressure in his face. One guy, one open crossing route. That's Jimmy's strength. I know a lot of people like, yo, Jimmy running the bootlegs and this is that. Nah, that ain't his strength anymore. That's not what he do.
Yeah.
He used to, but he must have lost a step in the bootleg game. That is where Brock Purdy comes in. I believe that's what people keep saying. Trey Lance sucked. This is that and the third. Bro, if they would have just ran the bootleg plays that Brock Purdy did, Trey Lance would have been acting all them shits, bro.
And Danny Gray wouldn't be obsolete.
Yeah, but
no,
I'm okay if they believe in the children of the future. I'm okay with that. Like, I'm okay with it. But
teach them well and let them lead the way.
You know what
Show
I'm
them
saying?
all the beauty they possess inside.
You know what I mean? But no, I just wanted to show you. And then on top of that play, bro, it was back to back, bro. He did it again. This time, it was the CMC. Watch this play action, bro. Like Jimmy was about to. You think I'm running it? Nah. Oh, that was the run. My bad. Hold on. Let me get to the timestamp. Is it this?
Yeah.
There it is. There it is. Watch this, bro. CMC comes out, lines up next to Jimmy, right behind to the right side. He's gonna go. He's gonna run it. Watch this route he runs. Look at him go to his progressions. He's looking left. Tyler Croft wide open. Nah, I don't want Croft. I'm good on Croft. I'm good. Like, I know I can get that 5 yards, but I trust my arm and what CMC is about to do. That's what this play meant for me. Steps in the throw. Pitty patty pat pits pats. Right? Gets the DB to bite on the pitty pat pit pat, and he wide open. Wow. Jimmy was about to dissect this defense, and I know people want to watch. They don't want to watch the play where he gets injured, but I mean, unfortunately, he gets injured.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Terradome, I see your contribution.
And that play actually is a touchdown if CMC doesn't get touched by Holland, who came from across the field just to throw his motion off. Because when you look at it, there was nobody else left. If Kittle was able to realize that sooner, and I'm not saying he should have, I'm not saying this is his fault in any way. Don't take it like that. If he sees that sooner, he could just give Holland just a little bump. That split second, Boom.
catch that pass.
CMC's gone. Yeah.
I hear you. Kittle's got to catch that pass.
That's true.
Because watch this pass. It's going to come in hot. Kittle's got to catch this pass. I'm telling you, he catches this pass, bro. We talking a different ball game. Jimmy's extra confident. And remember, it's we can't say if this happened, this wouldn't happen. It was high. It was hot. But he's got
And when I look at that, I think part of it too is that guy flashing across his face.
Yes.
Someone being right in front of you and then you having to catch the ball coming to you again, that can throw you off. So should he have caught it? Yes, but then at the same time, I can see why he wound up, kind of missing out on that. I understand.
I'm not sure if that's the play Terradome was talking about. He said that Ayuk dropped it. I don't see an Ayuk play because here's the injury right here.
Mm-hmm.
And we got into not an argument last night on NBN, but it was more like, damn, Jim, just take the sack. Because watch what he does, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so it's more like, I'm not saying he hurt himself, but it was a zero blitz, and he's got to get the ball out and just throw it to his butt. Like, get the guy's in your face. Live for the next play. I think that's what I'm saying. He even pumped that play.
Yes.
And unfortunately he gets hurt, and I know y'all don't want to watch this, so we won't watch it closer up. So
what I will say on that really quick is he needs to learn from his previous teacher. When Brady sees a sack coming, he just goes down. He does not run anymore, or
he throws it.
He gets it out. He throws it at the back because he knows I'm protected. So if this ball is out and they touch me, that's a 15-yard penalty. I'm falling, I'm flopping, I'm pulling a LeBron, I'm doing whatever so I can get my call. But yes, here's the thing. Everybody knows how I feel about Jimmy Garoppolo. This is no secret. I don't need to reiterate that. My number one thing is everybody says, okay, well, he could be back in 7 to 8 weeks. People, that's in time for the playoffs. Somebody explain
the divisional round, I believe.
Yeah. Let me ask this question, and I actually wholeheartedly, what has Jimmy Garoppolo done for us in the playoffs?
Hold on. Go
ahead. Yeah,
we got to an NFC Championship game and a Super Bowl.
Not because of him.
Whether it was because of him or not, he was there.
He was a part of the team. But my thing is, if we're gonna bring Jimmy Garoppolo back, I need Jimmy to have a couple of games to knock the rust off. The playoffs is not where you knock the rust off. That's my real big concern. Okay. I don't want him coming back with the rust. And you haven't played football for 8 weeks. You can't go out.
I got to give you a round of applause because
I appreciate it.
To hear like that.
And that's my biggest thing. If Jimmy wasn't rusty and the playoffs were here, okay, here, come on, along for the ride. Like for me, in my eyes, he was there. He gets the credit. It's fine. But it's a situation for me where I don't trust him knocking the rust off in the playoffs when we need him. And if Purdy has built enough continuity and things are rolling with him, if it ain't broke, people don't fix it. You don't mess with it. I understand what Jimmy can bring you, but I'm not putting him in for him to do nothing. I'm sorry. Our playoff runs, Jimmy Garoppolo's numbers dictate the man should be 0-6, not 4-2. I am 100% sorry.
Yeah, but
if anybody,
would you be more confident that the defense is even better than what it was, that we have more weapons than what we had, that Jimmy would have if he's healthy, not unhealthy? Because if you want to talk about last year's Jimmy, the dude was hurt. I don't give a what y'all say. He was hurt, and we knew he was hurt. And he was so hurt that he lied and it ended up having surgery at the worst point of time he could have. He was hurt. So that, in my opinion, hindered his performance in the Dallas game. That's when it started, in my opinion. And then in the Green Bay game, he was terrible. And then in the NFC Championship game, he was bad. He was really bad, right? Yeah. So can we factor that in there? Like, because that's not fair if we leave out that content.
I'm going to say this, and I'm going to use one of the names of your shows against you in my argument. You called Jimmy You call Jimmy the Ultimate Warrior, which I personally found disrespectful because Ultimate Warrior is my favorite wrestler of all time, and you can't give him
my context.
I get you. I'm just saying low key that hurt my heart because I love Ultimate Warrior. That's my guy. But it's nothing.
13 of them, they all died.
No, I'm talking about the beginning. Not that end of career stuff. No. I'm talking about when he used to run down. He bolted down the ring. He was shaking the ropes. His monologues were insanity.
I don't think
and these things were running. Bro, his monologues were ridiculous and they were long and it never made sense. But you just got sucked in and you watch. Either way, back to football. You called him the Ultimate Warrior. So if he's the Ultimate Warrior and he's going to play through that, you got to perform. If you decide you can get on the field and you're good enough to go and the coaches say, all right, we're going to let you get out there, you need to be able to do your job as best you can to your ability. If I'm sick and I call in to work, but my job is manual labor, there it is. If I'm sick and I call in to work and my job is manual labor, then I have no business going to work. Why? Because I'm going to get everybody else sick. I'm probably not going to be able to put the same output out there. So I'm going to take a step back and say I have sick time. I'm not good enough right now. You guys go ahead and do the job. But it just, for me, it's simple. He's going to have Russ. I don't want him in there with Russ, not in the playoffs, especially to my point. I don't believe that he did anything for us in the playoffs. He was just along for the ride. Defense, special teams, and the run game have won all of our playoff games. You don't believe me? Look at Jimmy's stats. Take away even his touchdowns.
Okay.
Outside of the Rams game, the previous NFC Championship earlier this year. Outside of that game, we still win those games. So for me, I say it's a hard sell, but do not mess with this continuity. If Purdy shows up and he can win, we got 5 games? Go ahead. Push back. No, push back.
I'm the worst host. Go finish.
No, you're not. No, if you have pushback, follow me. I love a good debate, baby. Let's go. Talk to me.
Here we go. We're talking about a guy, 74% completion percentage in the playoffs, right? 74.1, 962 yards, 4 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, and the 7 games he's played in, compared to a person that's never, ever been in the playoffs. Usually I'm not going to bat for Jimmy. This is some weird shit going on right now. But right now, like, I just, if he's healthy, only healthy, if he's healthy, I feel like he comes in and you hand the ball off a couple of times, and you gotta think that Jimmy is professional enough to be able to hold that down, like get back into some type of a rhythm. You know what I'm saying? Now I agree with you. He won't be in football shape. You don't know if he can move on that foot. Like, all that stuff can come into play. Is he going to continue to? He already throws off his back foot, so I don't even know why he didn't foot. But like, I don't know. Like, I feel like this is, you got to give him the chance, right? And then if he sucks, you swap him out. The one thing, hear me out. I would prepare Jimmy to start if he was able to and healthy in that game. It's a big game, and if Jimmy struggles, I know Brock Purdy can come in and clean that shit up. That's how I feel. That's how confident I am in a Brock Purdy. Opposed to having a game plan for Purdy, and in the playoffs is different, bro. You play football. The playoffs is different.
Yes.
And they're coming after him. Like, good luck, young buck. I'm not saying
because it's one and done. Yeah, there ain't no more games after that.
More games after this. Ain't no more learning. Ain't no more developing. I'm coming for you.
Right.
I would rather the experienced guy be out there if healthy.
Okay. I understand where you're coming from as far as him being experienced, and you want to put him in there. Here's my thing. With your scenario, this is what I would do. I would split the reps between him and Purdy.
You know, Kyle Shanahan.
I wouldn't. Now look, I know he ain't, but I'm saying, if for your scenario, split the reps between him and Purdy, because you want Purdy to still have that practice week, and you want that continuity to still get built. He has to build continuity with all his guys. I love what Purdy said to Brandon Ayuk.
100%.
I love that 100%. You know why? Because that's the type of relationship you need to build with your receivers as a quarterback. That's what Trey Lance was doing all this offseason. He was building that relationship. Same thing, Brock Purdy, building that relationship. I've never heard of Jimmy saying that. Never.
Okay.
He barely takes credit for when he screws up. So that's neither here nor there. So he said Jimmy missed BA wide open on the play before he got hurt. I have to look at it. I'm in the process of like reviewing the game, but I don't know. I didn't see him missing wide open. I honestly didn't.
Are you sure it was Jimmy he missed? I saw him miss Kittle. Oh, wait, you know what? He threw it to Kittle, so maybe he did miss BA wide open.
Oh, that's what it was. BA was open, but he threw it else. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out
that he got.
Shout out to Terradome. Thank you for not coming on and making me have to follow up what you do again, because I ain't got time for that.
On once a month because everybody else don't want to go after him. So Terradome, click on the link at the very end of the show. Watch him do it too.
Right at the end of the show. Oh, hey, Breezy, you got to check me out. Check out my last video. I put that whole verse into the 49ers. I think you'll like it.
Okay.
I put that whole verse into the 49ers. So
it's going. That's what I like to talk. That's what I like to hear.
Yes, sir. And now every Saturday morning, 8:30 Mountain Standard Time, that is when I will do my preview shows. I am always that's 11:30 for you.
Okay, so I could probably do that. I'm coming.
Yeah. I'm always now that's my set time for my preview shows every morning.
Oh my God, Dion developed the word consistent.
I did. I did. I know it's weird. So I'm gonna do that, and then now, since y'all done got me started, now I'm gonna pull DMX songs, and I'm gonna always take a verse, and I'm gonna plug that to the Niners for that week for whoever they playing against. See if I can flip that, because I know his songs like mentally in my head, front and back. Like the dude is just that crazy. But I'll say this: I like what Purdy did. I'm not gonna go and say he's the greatest thing since sliced bread, and we need to, just give up everything. I know there are people on Twitter out there screaming, start him, forget Trey Lance, all that crap. I'm not doing that. I want Purdy to build continuity with this offense, continue to progress. I know he's going to have hiccups. He's a rookie, and he was the last pick in the draft. So I'm going to let him build his continuity, do what he does. My thing is, we have 5 games left. If Purdy goes 3-2 or even 4-1, possibly in these last 5 games, I have no business putting Jimmy Garoppolo back on the field. The only reason is he's rolling. I'm not messing with something that ain't broke. I'm going to leave it alone. I know he doesn't have the playoff experience, but he has 4 full years of college experience. So that tells me he has more technically than Trey Lance. He does, from a technical standpoint.
He does, but once you get to the pros, that college shit don't mean nothing, bro.
I'm just saying he has the time. So
I know, but it don't mean anything to me.
No, because
it's irrelevant, because when you get to the pros, everything's bigger, faster, stronger, quicker.
Stronger.
And in my opinion, Brock is going to succeed more than some of these top tier quarterbacks, because you got to check his surroundings. The dude,
he has no reason to lose.
Right, really. He's rocking with the Taj Mahal. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's got this piece, that piece, that piece, that piece. He better be good. That's the same thing we were saying about Trey Lance. We just didn't get a chance to see it because he got injured.
Yeah. And I honestly, I'll say this, and I'll let you get the next person on if you got people waiting.
No, we done after this. We got to do the.
Oh, we done. Okay. And I'm definitely jumping on that Kahoot. I got to win at least once. Dang it! I'm a competitive person, and I hate that I keep losing.
I know.
So it drives me insane. But let's just roll with them right now, man. Let's see what we got. Let's keep going. And if we pull another W, this game would have most likely been primetime video if Jimmy was healthy, because you got Jimmy versus Tom Brady, and it's the battle of it's another battle of Padawan versus Jedi Master. It's simple. Those things work out, man, and I love it. But I'm gonna roll with Purdy. He looked good. He looked good. Yes, it was against the Miami Dolphins defense, but it's perfect for you to start against a crap defense, build your confidence. That way, when a harder defense comes in, it makes the transition a little smoother. You walk right through. You walk on through. You say, okay, you know what? These guys are a little bit faster. This guy's a little bit smarter. Okay. The number one thing, if you're running up the gut, this is Vita Vea. That's a massive human being.
Perfect segue.
Jordan Mason. Do not put CMC up against Vita Vea. He gonna kill him.
Well. I beg to differ slightly. You're right. I just got a slight difference. Look, Avion, love you, bro. That's tomorrow's show. We're gonna preview this whole game. But while I got my brother Dion here, he mentioned Vita Vea, and I keep telling people that Tampa Bay is a top 10 defense. Matter of fact, they top 8. We might be one. They're in there, and it's because of that front.
Oh, I gotta go, Breezy. Let me get about.
All right. Dion's gotta go. So I'll go ahead and talk about this. Appreciate you, brother. Hey, yo, top 8D. It's gonna be different. I know Dion is saying don't run CMC up the gut. I say run him up the gut a slight. I say let him see if he can get skinny. Let's see if the offensive line. I don't think that personally. I haven't seen too much stunting from Tampa's defense. I saw it a lot from Miami because the players were quicker. I don't see it from Tampa's defense. Those guys play pretty much straight up. Not saying they're not going to put 5, 6 in the box, 6 up front on the line, 7 in the box, 8 in the box. Not saying they won't do any of that stuff. I just don't see them doing a lot of stunts. I could be wrong. I'll watch film again. I'm going to watch it today during my workout. So I will, and then I'll talk about it tomorrow on the show with John Chapman when we break it down. But yeah, like Tampa has a defense. I don't think their offense is good. I think our offense can outscore their offense. I think our offense can methodically work their defense. And I think our defense will do everything to stop Tom Brady. But here's the thing. TV repair. Matthew, you be on it. God dang it. I love it. But I want CMC outside. I want Mason inside. But don't be afraid to see if he can get skinny real quick. And if we could why not do counters? Why not the traps? Matter of fact, I hate outside runs, right? But there were some outside runs in that game. That last one that CMC ran, it was set up by Debo, and a lot of people won't give Debo his credit. But Debo ran it to the left, right? And he cut all the way, to the outside, to the 8, to whatever the number it is you want to use. He was all the way out, and he was able to get 9 yards with a dope block by CMC. On the very next play, after the timeout call, guess who ran it? CMC to the right side. The offensive line set the blocks on the edge. CMC has the cut ability to cut back in. I thought that was so dope. So you guys, you got to work these guys inside and out, and it's kind of like basketball, right? Inside out. That's what makes good basketball. And move the ball. Well, in football, I mean, you're not trying to move the ball, but you know what I'm trying to say? Work those guys inside and out. We got to get to the super chat segment of the show. Raphael, 562 Niners super chat contribution. Appreciate you. Who is in more pressure, Shanahan or Purdy? I would say it's Shanahan, because he has to find a way to get his team to win, right? And even with the adversity of having to go with a quarterback that they drafted, we also know how that works out, right? CJ Beathard looked good in a couple of games, and then all of a sudden he looked like a 3rd-round pick. He looked like a 7th-round pick. I think Brock Purdy looked more like a 3rd-round pick. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. But yeah, so I think the pressure, Raphael, is more on Kyle Shanahan, because he has to find a way to get his team, over the hump and keep them trending up, keep them winning. Lewis, thank you for jumping on the show. We appreciate you. I think we answered your thing on the show. I want to get to these contributions. Grizz says, shout out to Grizz. We're going to bring Trey back, and he's being in a limited role. Have some packages for him, and the goal line on 3rd and 1, etc. He's been out for a very long time. You roll with the hot hand. I don't know if they bring Trey back. And listen, let me be the first to say this. I'm okay if they don't bring Trey back. I'm 100% cool with it. I just don't understand it, but it could be just straight up health. What is there for me to understand? He's not ready to come back. Okay, cool, no problem. Even though his timetable said he was. Maybe there's a setback. Maybe there's something that he doesn't clear. That always comes into play. Jimmy Garoppolo has no choice but to come back. The dude is trying to come back. And remember, Kyle Shanahan didn't say any of this. I want to put that out there. Kyle Shanahan didn't say any of this. This came from Adam Schefter and doctors, okay? And so Well, let's wait to hear what Kyle Shanahan has to say. So, Grizz, I'm not sure that they bring Trey back. Do I want them to bring Trey back? 100%. I want him to get out here, get acclimated to football, get some more reps, get more experience. But I don't think he's gonna come back. And I'm with you at the end. You roll with the hot hand. So if Brock has the hot hand, if Brock takes you 5-0, Jimmy, you come back, you will be a great backup quarterback in the Super Bowl, divisional playoff round Super Bowl. That's how it worked that. Shout out to my man Mark Lamar. Jimmy is 10 times improved. Wouldn't be mad. Ooh, too mad. Wouldn't be too mad. That wouldn't be too mad. You know what, bro? I don't. I want them to move on from Jimmy Garoppolo, bro. Here's the thing. Brock Purdy's getting his reps. Does he look like he could do what Jimmy does? If you say yes, you don't need to resign Jimmy Garoppolo. That's how I look at that. Bishop Terradome, I got you on that one earlier. Here's your second one. I appreciate it. Honestly, if we had traded, or let me try to read it like him. If we had traded or released Jimmy this offseason like initially planned, Purdy would be better after Trey got hurt. Maybe, hey, you know what? You guys think Brock Purdy would have beat Denver? Just me? Okay. I think Brock Purdy could have won that Denver game. This is the way I see it. I think Brock Purdy could have won that game in Denver. I tell you what, Brock Purdy wouldn't have went out of bounds for a safety. And I'm not saying that, you know what I'm trying to say. I just feel like he probably would have had some mojo to win that game. My brother Nigel. You think Purdy is better than Lance at this time? See, I don't know what that means. I don't. And I know people are going to be like, oh, you just a Trey Lance guy. I am a Trey Lance guy. But I'm also bigging up what Brock Purdy does. But you know what he also does? Dre said that he wasn't mad at the interception. Where's my button? That. I'm mad at the interception. The ball was severely underthrown. You put more air on that ball and get the ball down the field. That's a catch. That's a catch. If Brandon Ayuk doesn't have to turn around and go up and try to make the catch, opposed to letting the ball come to him and him making the catch, it's a freaking catch. I bet you Jimmy Garoppolo would have made that throw. Tell me I'm wrong. Trey Lance easily makes that throw. They're different. And I think the answer is we won't know. But here's the thing. At this time is what you put in there. And it's hard because I'm watching Brock not run much of the playbook, but Trey Lance has to run the playbook. I want to see Brock run the playbook. Let me see Brock run this playbook. If I see him run the playbook and he run the plays in the playbook, then he's probably then I can properly assess that. But someone in this chat put up a dope stat on their first home game. And I commend you. I meant to star it, but the chat was flowing and I was trying to do this and I didn't get a chance to star it. And my apologies, but it was their first starts. Brock Purdy's first starts. Trey Lance outperformed Brock Purdy and they had damn near the same stats. I think 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, but Trey had more yards. And don't be like, oh, because he could throw the ball down the field. Fuck, that's what he does. We're mad that Trey can't throw short passes because we're so used and predicated to see that in this offense. That's not fair. How about we cater the offense to Trey Lance? Just a little thing. Just a little tidbit on how I feel. Like, you drafted Danny Gray. Trey gets hurt. There's no use of Danny Gray. Can he run routes? Probably not. Can he get open? No. So you're not going to utilize him. Can he do backflips on the field? 100%. All I'm saying is this. Trey has strengths, but we never utilize them. No one complains when Trey throws the ball down the field or bootlegs to the right or has one man to read and makes the throw and gets touchdowns. I ain't hear nobody complain about them Deebo Samuel touchdowns, the Brandon Ayuk. I don't hear any complaints. The complaints are he can't throw the quick pass. And I tell you what, maybe Kyle Shanahan needs to start up-vamping his offense built off of who Trey is. Stop trying to force this kid to be slick and accurate and let him play some more of his offense. Does he have to throw the quick pass? Yeah. Does he have to learn how to put more touch? Yeah. Does he have to get accurate? Yeah. All those things have to happen, but Trey is unlimited. I think Brock is limited. Therefore, one's going to be better. Trey has to just find a way to tap into his potential. And here we go. We just won't know until we see Trey play some football. And unfortunately, he got injured. So that is what it is, man. Listen, here's the cool thing. Thank you for the contributions, guys. I truly appreciate it. Get your cell phones out. All right, because we're about to do this Kahoot challenge. You guys thought I forgot about you, and I didn't. I would never forget about you. It's not who I be. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this Kahoot challenge up and going. All right. And I'm gonna give away a card. I'm gonna give away something today. Let's see what we're gonna give away. I don't know what the card is as of right now, but we're definitely gonna give something away on today's show. And I appreciate everybody. And the one thing I love about this show is that, we all hold on. Miss Debbie told me I need to make the sign bigger, and I'm trying, but it's already at 200%. So I think this is as big as I can make it. You can, when I put this up here, scan the code with your phone. All right. So just stand by. Codes on this way. There's just a lot to think about when it comes to like who's better. I just don't think we know, but I do like the eye test. I like what Dre said. I love what Dion said. Like these guys look good. Like they look good out there. All right, here's the code. 872-0677. 872-0677. So if you take your cell phone out, it looks pretty big to me. All you gotta do is just go up there and scan it. All right. So you take your phone out there and it's going to get you a link. I got my man Woke Niner Recaps in the building. All right. You know what I'm saying? I got him. I got Coach Cruz in the. The heavy hitters here. The heavy hitters are here today. So I tell you what, it's 5 questions, 2 for double points scored. All right. Somebody winning something. Somebody winning something today. All right. I was just looking for my cards. They're around here somewhere in a case. Much love to you too, Troy. I appreciate you guys, man. Real talk. And this is so cool what we do. What I said something? What'd I say? Damn. I almost got through the whole show. We got 10 of you in here. I would like to get 20 people in here. It's super competitive. It's only 5 questions. I see people dropped out, but it's all good. We got the right people in here. We'll end with the I'm gonna go ahead and end the poll now. No, I'm not, because then it'll get lost. I see a lot of people saying that we need better offensive alignment. We do. We need the center. Niner Fanatic says you can't say who's better when they're not running the same. I thought I said that, but I probably said it a totally different way. And I appreciate you for saying it that way, because that's exactly how I meant to say it. It's just 2 different game plans, guys. Like you see it. Have you seen any Brock Purdy runs up the middle? Nah. Will you see any up the middle? Hell nah. But yeah. That's what I said. Dang nabbit. Pause. Guys, we're gonna be starting in the next when it gets to 1 hour and 4 minutes. You guys got 50 seconds to log in. All right, 50 seconds to log in. We got some new people in here. Hockey Queen LA. All right, what's good? What's going on? West Coast King says, I got 5 on it, boats. I got 5 on it. Ladies and gentlemen, while we're doing this, I have 0 voice and I have to sing tonight. And so I do want to wish my brother a happy birthday. I'm not sure if he's watching right now, but Sim Sema, happy birthday to my brother Symmetry, man. I know he is a person that goes hard for his 49ers. I guess I got to say pause because I use the word hard and I know how y'all get. But I just wanted to let you know that I love you. I can't hit any happy birthday notes right now, but I got you, fam. Happy birthday to you. Enjoy your day. Whatever it is that you choose to do, make the best of it, man, and live life to the fullest. Happy birthday, Symmetry, man. Appreciate you, brother. All right, I think we in here. I said the minute and 4 seconds. Here we go. We're going to start this game. Lead the series against the Buccaneers. True or false? Do they lead the actual series against the Buccaneers? I didn't give away any answers on this show. Shout out to everybody that came in, clicked the link. Shout out to my man Dre that said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just get this party started right I gotta make sure that the TV people are not calling me too, so don't mind me. If you guys aren't subscribed to the Patreon, make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe because we got some debates going on. Mike hit me up right now in the message. That's called the Red Light Special. The answer is true. They actually do lead the series, all right? So just in case you didn't know, now you know. And then knowing is half the battle. Top 5, Marcus, Felicia, KD, Coach Cruz, and Boats. All of you got it right. It comes down to getting it right accurately and your timing. Which 49ers wide receiver caught the only touchdown pass in the 2018 matchup against the Buccaneers? Was it George Kittle, Kendrick Bourne, Richie James, or Dante Pettis? Somebody answered it first. Somebody answered it second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Those that's going to wait for the picture to pop up, you might get it right, but you won't get the top points. And you still might get it wrong, even with the picture. And the answer was Dante Pettis. And only 3 of you got it right. What is going on here? Kittle's not a wide receiver, Niner faithful, but you see what I did there? I put a little oopsie doopsie up in that joint just to see if they paying attention, bro. That's a dope argument that we used to get into all the time. As Kittle, a wide receiver, he's a pass catcher. Big difference. Marcus still remains at top. Troy, you shot up to second place. Felicia, you're in third. KD, Coach Cruz. Shout out to my man Troy, who's now in second. What is Kyle Shanahan's record versus the Bucs? 0-2, 1-1, 2-0. He's never coached against the team. This is his first game. What might this answer be? That wasn't a trick question. I just gotta read. Don't worry, y'all gonna be mad at the last one. Now, I can tell you that right now. And 8 of you got it right. So you guys are definitely following. He is currently 1-1. He lost the first game again. His first stance in 2018, they lost. I think Nick Mullins was the quarterback. And then the year Jimmy Garoppolo, remember the 2019 year? We just went on a tear, man. That was when, can't tell you that answer because I was about to give you an answer. All right, so let me shut up, stop talking. And the top 5, Marcus, Troy, Coach Cruz, Felicia, Hockey Queen LA. Welcome to the top 5. We got 2 more questions. In the 2019 matchup, which defensive back had the longest touchdown return? Was it Ahkello Witherspoon, Richard Sherman, or Ahkello Witherspoon? Which one is it? And don't be mad at me for this one either. Jacqueline, you can win. You just got to play. You're not playing. I don't even see your name in here. Are you Miss Hockey Queen LA? I don't know. V-Tran is like, but the question was wide receiver. Hey, man, don't get mad. You gotta get it. Richard Sherman. So you guys can read, and I'm glad you guys can spell as well. Well, 6 of you can spell. 9 of you can't spell. So that's kind of what it is. But yes, the answer was Richard Sherman. His interception return, I believe, was 5 to 6 yards longer than Ahkello Witherspoon's. So shout out to everybody that got that right. Oh, Troy's in the top 1. Marcus is 2. Felicia, Coach Cruz, Hockey Queen LA, still top 5. I love this. I love this a lot. Last question, double points. The 49ers have defeated the Buccaneers 17 times in the regular season. True or false? The 49ers have defeated the Bucs 17 times in the regular season. Boats can't see the questions. I don't know how to make this work better, Boats. I'm sorry. We'll figure it out. I got it on full screen. And it's almost split because 15 of you playing 7 said true. You got it right. The current record is they have 18 wins, but they have a playoff win. But the question is, the statement was the regular season. Shout out to the 7 of you that got that one right. And we're going to have hey, my man Marcus is in the building. I know, Troy, you're like, wait a minute. He got 4 out of the 5 right, and I got 5 out of the 5 right. So how in the hell is he in first place? It's timing, and that one was double points. So That's kind of how it came down. But shout out to all the contestants that played. Marcus, send me an email, brother. I'll be sending you something in the mail this week. All right, man. I appreciate everybody for playing today on Wind Back Wednesday. Now, before we jump up out of here, I do want to announce the winner of the Nitty Gritty Monthly Award. This is not the Nitty Gritty Show, but I'm going to make the announcement here. All right, so just give me 1 second. Let me remove that. Now, shout out. Hold up, this music is starting to kick my butt. So let me go ahead and turn this music off. All right, so the winner is So how do you participate in the Facebook giveaways, right? There are a couple of ways that you can participate in the Facebook giveaways. Oh, Marcus, that's so nice of you. Marcus, you're a G, man. All right, Jacqueline, I'm going to be sending you a card. Marcus is like, I don't want no more of them damn cards. Give it to Jacqueline. I'm just messing with you. All right, guys. Noah Hales. Noah Hales, if you're watching the show, you are the winner. I believe we'll be reaching out to you somewhat, but if you're watching the show, you get to claim your prize for being the Facebook monthly. We like to say not contributor, but the person that interacts the most in the Facebook Nitty Gritty Niners group ran by Miss Debbie. All right. So she has the spreadsheet. She knows who's talking, who's posting, who's communicating, who's starting something over there. So Noah Hales, you are the winner for the month of November. Round of applause to my man, Noah Hales. There it is right there. Facebook winner. Guys, what a great show. It was really cool having people come on the show. I'm just reading some of the stuff in your chat. Boat says, I don't do Facebook. Boats, your card should be in the mail as well. Noah, make sure you DM Miss Deb on Facebook if you're watching. If not, we're going to have to try to find a way to reach out to you. But thank you for being active over there. Guys, there's a lot of stuff going on. Look, Jimmy Garoppolo is currently injured. Will he be back by the playoffs? That's up to him and his doctors and how well he chooses to rehab. Remember, the thing says that the rehab had to go smoothly. Trey Lance is done for the season as of what we know right now, but it's okay to entertain. It's okay to put it in there. And right now, it's all about Brock. Right. And so we got to put our faith and trust into another young guy who does look poised out there, who does look like he can get the job done, like my man Big Daddy Kane says. And look, I believe in Brock. I think the Brock is hot, and I think the Brock is gonna continue to be hot. Like I truly do. The question is, how is he gonna fare against some of these top defenses? We got the Bucks, and then we got Seattle. And I know people think Seattle defense is weak. Why y'all think they've been winning games? I'll leave it at that. And so, look, man, if Brock can pass those tests, he is for sure the guy I want leading this team into the playoffs. Okay. I'm okay with Trey resting and healing. And Jimmy, you might as well just say, hey, man, I gave it all I got. Brock, you got this. Now, the real question we should be asking is this. Who the hell is backing up Brock? Because I know we signed Josh Johnson, but he ain't it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. Tomorrow, 11 a.m., myself, John, it's like the John and Wayne show right here on the WayneBreezie show. It's going to be really cool. We're going to be breaking down the game. We're going to be talking about matchups. We're going to be talking about position battles, statistics, who does what, things like that, tendencies. Oh, Tristan Wirfs will be out. I expect Nick Bosa to have another day. How many sacks will Nick Bosa get this particular week? We got the poll question we're going to end with. If Jimmy is cleared to play, all right, what do we do? All right, what do we do? And as the results pop up, wow, wait a minute. How is this possible? I'm confused. How many percent in 100%? Right? How many percent is in 100%? I know that's a crazy question, right? But I thought it was 100% and 100%. So how is this possible? Help me out. 50% says to start Jimmy, and 49% says to start Purdy. Who effed up the percents? Which one of y'all messed up the percent? Somebody messed up the percent. I don't know. It is what it is. But yeah. So 50% says if Jimmy's ready to go, but it's got to be estimated, V. Or is it Vi or is it V? It's got to be estimated to 100%. You can't estimate it to 99%. What kind of estimation is that? Anyway, it is what it is, man. Shout out to everybody out there. Make sure you hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and go watch some of the older shows, man. I promise you, you will be entertained. Don't forget to check out the show yesterday with Travis King. It was phenomenal. Today, everybody that was on here, I truly appreciate you guys. Tomorrow is John. Then Friday is call in. It's phone in Friday. We will be back. Love y'all. Stay up, stay faithful. I'm super curious to see what Brock Purdy does in Madden. Aren't you? Don't forget to tune into that. That's going to be on Saturday. Stay up. Stay faithful always. And I mean always. Keep that junk nitty mother freaking gritty. Residency. I see you. Let's go.